All right, pre-algebra day 10. I'm going to go ahead again, go into digital learning days, day 10. Directions, please make sure you're doing these in order. Some of you are doing the homework, but not the note checks. Some of you are doing the note check, but not the homework. Please make sure you complete both of them. Again, this video will be here. Then you'll have your note check. Then again, here's your homework. There you're submitted. Same thing we've been doing for the few days here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you have a sheet of paper, pen or pencil. Here you go. I want you to copy down all of this stuff up here. So, okay, these are the different operations. Addition, subtraction. Remember, order matters in subtraction. Multiplication and division. Again, order matters. First number goes on top. Okay, just like the first number goes first here, but with the division symbol, first number goes on top. All right, some of the terms: plus, sum, added to, more than, increased, or increased by, total, altogether. Minus, difference, decreased, less than, or take away. That's for subtraction. Multiplication, you have times, product, multiplied by, of means multiplication. Twice a number is 2 times that number. And double, again, that's still 2 times that number. Division, you have divided by, split, quotient. All right, those are all some terms here. We're going to use these terms to write expressions. All right, so we're going to go through some examples here. So when we are writing an expression, the first example here is the sum of 2 and a number. Well, I look at it right here right away and I see the word sum. Sum tells me addition. So the sum of what? Of 2 plus, because it's addition, a number x. Okay, it tells me to use x, so I'm just going to use x. That's all I can do. I don't know what x is. I can't solve. I'm just writing this expressions. So we're not doing any solving. We're just writing out the expression. So the sum of 2 and a number x, 2 plus x. Number 2, the difference of a number and 6. All right, difference. A number, it doesn't tell us what to use, so you can use any variable. This is number x, a number, and 6. A lot of you are probably going, oh, but there's the of. If of comes after a different term, it's not of as in multiplication. It's just saying, well, the sum of a number. Okay, you'll know later on when we get down and use of. So the difference, subtraction of a number, we don't know what that is, so we'll still use x. You can use any variable as long as I can tell it's a variable. So n, m, whatever it is, a number, and 6. I put the x first because the x is, or the variable first because this variable is written before the 6. So the difference of a number and 6. We have to do that number and then 6. Okay, order matters again. We're doing it in that same order. So you just can just put it here, difference, and you just write it in the same order with that symbol. Okay, same thing here. 2 and x, put the symbol in between. Example number 3, 2/3 of. All right, there's no other term there. So this of right here is our thing. That means of, I go up here, means multiplication. A number, x, so 2/3 of. So we have 2/3 of means multiplication. A number x. Remember when we have multiplication, we can just put that coefficient with that variable, and that's it. Okay, otherwise it's going to look weird when you're going to say 2/3 times x. It's going to start getting confusing, okay? That's why we started using this little dot for multiplication. If you want to do 2/3 times a number x this way, this is also acceptable. But remember, x is now a variable, so it's not a multiplication symbol. We use this dot, or when you are just dealing with multiplication, nothing in between a variable and a number already means multiplication. Example 4, 9 plus the quotient of 6 and a number. We got a lot going on here. So 9 plus the quotient. Well, we know quotient is the answer to a division problem. So I just kind of write it out. 9 plus the quotient of 6 and a number. Up here we said that first number listed goes on top. First number listed is 6 and a number, x. All right, now here I look at it. Order of operations would tell me division comes first. Well, we are adding to the quotient. That's okay, division comes first. If you want to add parentheses to make sure this comes first, because remember, in order of operations, to make something go automatically to the top and happen first, you put parentheses around it. All right? We don't have to have this though here because division comes before addition anyways. So this is okay, or 9 plus the quotient of 6 and x. This is also okay because in order of operation, division will come first. Okay, let's look at the last example here, number 5. 4 times the difference of 10 and a number. All right, 4 times. So here I have 4 times the difference. Difference means subtraction. 10 and a number. Remember, we have to go in that same order. 10 minus x. All right, the fact that it wants us to do the difference means we have to have the answer, because the difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. We have to have the answer before we can multiply. Well, our order of operation tells us multiplication comes before subtraction. So what do I need to do? I need to put parentheses around it. All right, that automatically put this up at the top means we're first going to find the difference, then do 4 times that difference by multiplication. So this is correct, or you can get rid of this little dot, because if you have 4 times 4 right by that parentheses, automatically means multiplication as well. All right, so again, if you need to move something, if you have to find the sum or the difference or something that would be lower over here in our order of operations, put parentheses around it. And remember, that automatically jumps to the top of the list. That means we do that first. So I'm going to go ahead. And if you need to pause this here to write everything down, that's fine. Also, this is a good angle in order for you to actually take your homework picture at, so I can see it nice and clearly. Any questions, as always, please send them my way. Schoology, email, whatever it is. Keep doing the good work. A lot of you are doing great on your checks and your homework. Continue to do that, all right? Otherwise, I will see you guys next week.